Up
Yeah.
and down game. I was pretty pleased with the second half adjustments, but Mr. Stock, our resident basketball expert at the Purple Mafia podcast, you are pretty fired up about this game.
Yeah, was not too happy with that performance. Defensive end, we were absolutely pitiful. I mean, giving up dink and dime dunks, overhelping, not knowing when to switch on. I mean, that man had us switching on everything. We had Robert Miller out at the top of the key, fouling like crazy. Him and Nwaku got into foul trouble early.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that we lost the turnover battle. We had 14 turnovers to their 10. Lost the offensive rebounds. They out rebounded us on the offensive end. This is going to be an issue come SEC play.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big time issue. We can't get out rebounded on the defensive end. They're getting boards. We're playing defense. They get offensive board. They had more offensive rebounds than us. Plain and simple, terrible. We need to be a lot better than this. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, we're playing FIU and they're out rebounding us, getting more offensive boards and finishing. Turning the ball over too. 14 turnovers to their 10, and they're getting points off of turnovers. I mean, it's a great thing, as we said in our last post-game review from the UNO game. It's a good thing we have a good offense because, I mean, I don't think we've scored below 90 points this season.
No, we haven't.
I mean, defense was, we can't give up 80 points to FIU.
Yeah, no, especially in the beginning of the game, like you said, the rebounding was horrible. And there's no excuse because, I mean, we had so much more size than FIU. They were way smaller even than UNO was. And like you said, they were just getting every offensive board imaginable in the first half. But I think, they made some lucky shots in the first half, but a lot of stuff they got was easy. And yeah, like you said, a lot of defensive breakdowns. And my thing is, just like when Dan's not on the court, the offense just slows up. Sutton can do his thing, and he gave that spark tonight, which was good. But they're going to have to figure that out because for as good as the offense is, like in SEC play, the defense has a lot of work to do regardless. They have a lot of work to do for their Emerald Coast Classic, much less SEC play. And, yeah, they have a lot of guys off of the bench with good length. I think the front court has good depth, but the back court, I don't know. Because, Reese came in at point guard, and I think this was the worst game he played so far this year.
100%
he was
agree.
All over the place. Terrible shot selection, running everywhere on defense, losing his assignment.
He's getting ripped in the backcourt.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just dribbling the ball to the court, trying to get us into a set, loses the ball, turnover, it's going the other way. They score off of it because they score off of our turnovers. They capitalize. We weren't.
For sure.
So, this was a very alarming game for me. I mean, I love how we're scoring unconsciously. I mean, first half it was rough. Second half we figured it out. We started getting in our groove and making shots, getting open shots. McKinnon finished with 15 tonight. That was one of my biggest.
He came on in the second half, which was nice to see because like we were texting at the beginning of the game. We're like, hey, we need him to do something, man. He can't hit the broadside of the barn. That's another concern I'm having right now. They made a big emphasis on the guys that were on the offseason, like this catch and shoot 3-pointers. I'm not sure where they're getting that from outside of McKinnon.
Or in Sutton. Sutton's the only person that made a three today. I mean, him and PJ Carter. PJ Carter made one when he first checked into the game. But, we were terrible from the three-point line. I think we finished below 25%. I think we're about 23% from the three-point line to close out the game, which, I mean, it's a bad shooting night. You have those. It happens. We were dominant in the paint whenever we were on offense. Nwaku was feasting down there. Jalen Reed, Reed was struggling. He was struggling down. I mean, he still put up 10. He had a couple good key buckets to get some momentum for us, but he looked like he was struggling down there. Another player that was alarming to me. These are our two guys. These are our two guys that I think are going to get in foul trouble every game this season. It's going to be that guy. These are going to be those guys who are like, you've got to be kidding me. Why are we fouling here?
We're 3 minutes in the game and you have two fouls.
We need you in the game. What's going on? And that is Robert Miller and Nwoko, however you pronounce his name. They get in foul trouble almost within the first 5 seconds of them playing.
General is a loose cannon. I mean, that pass he threw in the last 2 minutes of the game, I think McMahon wanted to drop on the court. Yeah, but I agree. It's going to be good that they have some more size than last year. Those two. I mean, even at the beginning, I mean, what's his name? Jalen Reese was in foul trouble, and then they randomly changed the one foul call 6 minutes later. Yeah, Jalen Reese. So, yeah, those guys. Yeah, just on defense, a lot of work to do.
I was just baffled. How do we give up 81 points to FIU? I mean, and if you look, I mean, it's kind of, you look at the UNO game and you look at the Tarleton State game. Those were both, I think we gave up 59 points against Tarleton State and 60 against new UNO. So, I mean, defense is definitely going to need some work. I think it can definitely help, as we progress throughout the season, knowing where guys will be, and when the ball's getting swung around, people know or more comfortable switching or going in on closeouts, because there was a lot of miscommunication again tonight, which was just very alarming. Offensively, I think that we can hang with any school, any team in the country. Even if we're lacking from the 3-point line, we can finish with the best of them inside.
Yeah.
It was proven to Nwoko. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's averaging over 16 or 17 points through 3 games this season. That's pretty impressive. That's a tough thing to do.
Yeah.
And then you have Yep. And then you have Markel Sutton, who is our Angel Reese of the LSU basketball player. I mean, he gets a double-double every game. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's been great. He was pretty hyped up, but yeah, he's definitely delivered. Him and DeDan have been worth the money that we paid them so far, for sure.
Yeah, no complaints on offense. It's just the little things on defense, emphasis on defensive rebounding. Let's box out and get the boards. Yeah, I mean, we definitely have a lot to work on come the Emerald Coast Classic. I think we have Alcorn State coming up on Tuesday. Well, they're not going to be – I mean, it should be easy. I'm sure we're going to be favored, but we didn't cover today, guys. This was our first game we didn't cover.
What was the line?
21.5. We won by 17.
Ooh. Yeah, we kind of gave it up in the last
winning by 30.
Minutes.
Yeah. So
not the best game, especially when they flashed the Conference USA preseason prediction and FIU's 10th out of 12.
Yeah.
And they made some lucky shots, I thought, in the first half, but a lot of their scoring, like you said, was just our own mistakes, our own breakdowns, a lot of turnovers.
That first half, when they tied it up, it was probably the sloppiest basketball I've seen since last year's team. Last year's team. I mean, it looks like copy and paste of last year's offense, which was terrible. And it wasn't even our offensive side. It was Robert Miller, balls slipping through his hands. He's got to get 2 hands on the ball. Jalen Reese turning it over in the backcourt. There's a lot of just
He had a little stretch there in the first half when he first checked in. It's like, hey, man, I know you're a freshman, but we're supposed to be improving every game. It seems like maybe we're going backwards with him. That's my biggest concern, is just against good teams, how are you going to keep up if I feel like DeDan's going to have to play every
You can't play. Yeah, you can't play 40 minutes. You can't play 40 minutes. That is absurd.
The offense is just so much different when he's not out there. I mean, Sutton can kind of do his own thing, and that's nice, but you're not going to be able to rely on that the whole time. But man, when DeDan comes in and it all flows perfectly. I mean, that dude is NBA. He is legit.
You notice every time he crosses the half-court line, teams past 2 games. Yeah. UNO's did it, and then FIU did it tonight. They're coming out immediately and they're doubling. Right. They are getting up in his grill. They want the ball out of his hands. They want him to quickly pass it to Jalen Reed or Nwoko or Robert Miller at the top of the key, because their 3-point percentage isn't up to par with everyone else on the team, and they want them to make a decision at the top of the key and see if they can make something happen. And in the first half tonight, that was working against us.
For sure.
We were turning the ball over, and they were going the other way.
Yeah, and the first half was probably the worst half he's played. Not that he was bad, but maybe not quite as assertive as he's been. But yeah, I mean, his playmaking, vision, handle, shot. I mean, he doesn't really have weakness. I've even been impressed with his on-ball defense. Has been a pleasant surprise.
I mean,
we haven't been playing, the best point guards like we're going to see later in the season, but I mean, he's been pretty locked down these past 2 games.
No, I'm very pleasantly surprised with how
is he our best defender?
Oh. No, honestly, I think it's Tamba. I think Pablo Tamba is our defensive grit guy. I think he led us in defense and rebounding tonight. I think Nwako, since he was out for most of the game, he only had like 5. Yeah, no, Tamba, he's that guy. I love how we start him. I love his role. I love Jalen Reed coming off the bench. He was a key player for us last year. He started for us all last year. I love him coming off the bench because he just adds a whole new dynamic. Right. He can keep our offense rolling when we have Nwako get in foul trouble, or when we have, Tamba. He needs to get breather and get more offense with Reed. And Reed's a solid defender too. It's just he has that ACL. Players can get around him kind of still. And Tamba, I mean, he's an all-effort guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Reed is going to be a while before I feel like he gets back.
Yeah.
I guess they said he's going to wear the knee brace all year, which is a little disappointing, but I get it. But yeah, I mean, he should get better. And yeah, with him coming off the bench, I do like that as well because, when the day comes out, he can offensively still do some stuff. I mean, last year he's used to basically doing everything on his own.
Right.
And would you say like last year was our best player probably?
Who? Jalen Reed? Yeah. Oh, before he got injured? Yeah.
It's crazy how far the team has come.
Cam Carter. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. And then last year's offense was probably the worst in the SEC.
I mean, there was just nothing there last year.
And now we're scoring over 90 against all these non-conference
wanting them to get 100, man. I know that you can't really do that when there's only 25 seconds left and you're up 20 or 17. But, yeah, it was really hoping to get to 100. But they fucking turned the ball over so many times in the last 2 minutes. That prevented that from happening.
Lost the turnover battle, and we just can't get offensive or defensive rebounds. You got out-rebounded on the offensive glass. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
So I guess the hope is that, maybe they were overlooking FIU a little bit in the first half after that big UNO win. But I want to see them put together a more complete performance against Alcorn State Tuesday because, I mean, I'm guessing Omaha Thursday, could be the best team you've played so far.
Oh, easily.
Just based on how their program is. I'll look up how they're doing now, but I'm guessing Alcorn State is not very good, so probably won't learn too much there. But yeah, that Omaha game could be sneaky.
Well, it's a homecoming game for Markel Sutton. He's playing against his former team. And, I mean, you saw the graphic watching the game. Apparently, FIU had a player transfer from Omaha also.
Yeah, I saw that. And FIU also had a 26-year-old junior from Nigeria playing. Well, they said, Lynn Rollins said they had a player born in the 1990s. So I was like, how the fuck is that possible? But
it's college basketball nowadays.
College basketball, yeah. You thought college football was wild. Holy shit. I'm looking at Omaha, man. Looks like they're missing those 2 guys. They are 0-3 with losses to Murray State, Abilene Christian, and Colorado State. So maybe that won't be the test we originally thought it was. But, I mean, in a week and a half, you're playing Drake and then either Georgia Tech or DePaul. So,
yeah,
those will be huge games. And then obviously playing Texas
Tech, and then SMU. And then SMU right after that. SMU isn't
really. We play SMU?
Yeah. At the PMAC, right after we play Texas Tech.
I wish I was here.
So yeah, no kidding. But so I mean, we got a tough schedule ahead of us after we play these lower grade teams. We just got to keep winning. Got to keep winning. I mean, I'll say it again. I loved how we finished tonight, but there's definitely a lot of things that we can work on as a team.
For sure. Yeah, it's like I said, I'm hoping they just maybe weren't as locked in as they needed to be in the first half because some of the shit was just inexcusable for how much more talented we are than FIU. But, I've been impressed with the McMahon halftime adjustments in each game. They've come out much better in the second half. But
I love the challenge that he called for the flagrant one. I mean, that was a great call.
1 for 1 on the season. Well done, Matt McMahon, batting 1,000. Can't ask for much more there. There was one in the last game where it felt like a goaltend he could have reviewed. Again, they were not calling goaltends tonight. Not sure what is going on in college basketball, but
I thought these were probably the worst refs that we had of the 3 games also.
Oh, I mean,
these guys were missing so many calls.
Yeah.
So many calls.
Yeah, not been the best 2 crews back to back.
I mean, there was one play where they cut it to, I think, 3 or 4 when the ball was on the baseline in the first half. And player was sitting out of bounds, and they swing it to an FIU player was sitting out of bounds, basically, feet out of bounds, swings it to the top of the key. They hit a 3, and then I'm pretty sure they got it to within 4 or tied up the game, one of the 2. And oh my gosh, I was about to throw my freaking phone at the TV. I was furious.
Yeah, that was terrible. Non-conference men's basketball refs are leaving a lot to be desired, but hopefully Thermal Coast Classic we get some maybe good like ACC refs or something. I don't know how that works if it's like football, but
it'll be the cream of the crop, all right.
Emerald Coast Classic. I can't wait for the Emerald Coast Classic. I hope they're not on some ho shit where it's like you have to subscribe to the Emerald Coast Classic broadcast and pay like $20
$20 for the weekend.
That would really piss me off. That would really piss me off because I doubt the streaming sites are going to be playing that one.
Yeah, we might have to just give Toy Lloyd Brown a shout out. Give us some good.
We got to get Toy Lloyd Brown on the podcast, man. That'd be a good pull.
I love it. I love it.
Toy, we're gonna get you on here. Don't you worry. Talk some LSU basketball and also some Southern ball. We'd love to talk about the Jaguars as well. I think they're off to a tough start as well. But wrapping things up, today was early signing day for the next Cream of the Crop Classic. LSU finished, I think, 16th, which
I love it.
That's about as much as you can ask for. So
we got another 3 4-stars.
I've been saying this. Yeah, 3 4-stars. Another Montverde guard. The Montverde LSU pipeline is real. I think that's 3 classes in a row. Not a bad place to get some roots in. Although Reese, come on, we got to get you going here. Hoping you were going to be a little more prepared coming from Montverde, but that's all right.
No. Reese is from a prep school in Florida. He didn't go to Montverde. Mozzie Mosley. Went to Montverde.
I knew someone went there.
Burlington Prep. And the year before we had Corey Givens, and he transferred to Memphis, so we lost him.
It's all right. The whole team transferred except like 2 guys.
Yeah, it's okay. We gave them Corey Givens. We got PJ Carter in return.
Yeah, we'll take it. Not a bad trade, but 16th for the early signing day period. I mean, I think that's all LSU fans can really ask for, especially when it's going to be so portal heavy. For basketball every year.
We'll have a completely new team next year. I mean, did you catch the Illinois-Texas Tech game last night?
I did not.
Illinois, they have probably the most interesting starting lineup in college basketball right now.
Really? Any G Leaguers?
No, all international players. They're starting point guard.
Every game.
Their number 1 scorer, Peja Stojakovic's son.
Yeah, I know.
Stojakovic. He's on their team. They got both the Vici's brothers, and then they have another guy from Serbia, and then another dude starting at center for them. All international players. This is what college basketball is going to turn into. I mean, it's basically kids that were in the U18, U19 EuroLeague teams coming over to college to
crazy
get paid that NIL money.
And it's just like it's even the teams LSU play. Like every single one so far has had multiple dudes that did. And tonight it was a guy from Nigeria. I think that dude Demand is from somewhere in Africa, from UNO. It's like, I mean, we got a couple guys.
Yeah,
Zipper, my boy. He's stuck on the bottom of the bench.
I don't see him having too much action this season. So you go 30.
Yeah. Hey. 24-year-old freshman. But I don't know. We'll take the W on Alcorn State. We got to do 25-point wins for both games next week. If Omaha is 0-3, and Alcorn State, I mean, that needs to be a 30 ball. Let's get 100 in that game. That's got to be the goal.
Like, yeah. Let's keep the expectation 90 points plus in these games, and let's set a defensive expectation of less than 60. That is what I'm looking for these next games before the Emerald Coast Classic. We need pure domination out of our Tigers going into that tournament.
Yeah. We're going to need it for the metrics and the rankings down the stretch, as I anticipate we're probably going to be a borderline tournament team. So,
yeah,
you might think these games don't mean anything now, but hopefully some of these, maybe FIU make a little run, do good in the Conference USA. We got to root for these guys now, but any other final thoughts before we shut this down?
LSU fans out there, continue to pack the PMAC. I saw there was a line outside of the stadium to start this game. The students showed up. Let's come on, guys. Let's bring your friends, bring your family. Let's pack that PMAC. Support them Tigers. We got a good offense this year. We're playing some exciting basketball. Defense might need some work, but other than that, I mean, it's a good show. PMAC, go support them.
I think that's a great way to end it. All right.